This video is going to be all about Georgetown's unique history, their gorgeous street art, and of course the delicious street food.
So we're at the Hot Pot, which is known for their white curry mee. It's our first stop of the day. We just ordered one large bowl because we're gonna be doing a lot of eating today. That's really good. There's two different kinds of noodles in here. One is just like a normal ramen. The other one's like a small, little harder texture. But the white curry has tofu, bean sprouts, and I think squid in it. But I put way too much chili paste in it, so I hope I didn't ruin the flavor, but I still really like it. Total comes out to 7.60 ringgit, which I think is around $1.80. So can't beat that. Next place.
That was absolutely delicious, and it's different than most curries we've had though. Like its name suggests, white curry mee, it's more of a white curry instead of having any color in it, and that's because it has a lot more coconut milk in it than most curries. So it gave it this nice creamy flavor, and then Pat went ahead and added some of that nice sambal or chili paste.
My nose is still running.
It's so good though. So when you come to Penang, make sure you check out Hot Pot White Curry Mee. You won't be disappointed.
What's next, Maddie?
Okay, next up we're gonna go get some Nasi Lemak. It is a traditional dish here in Penang.
Just a little food tip if you're in Bali or Malaysia, going through Southeast Asia. If it says nasi, it means rice. If it says mee, it means noodle. So if it has mee in the title, it's a noodle house. If it says nasi, like the next place we're going, it's a rice place. Just dropped my sunglasses. And I broke my favorite $11 sunglasses. If you want to know what sunglasses I travel with so you don't take your Oakleys or Ray-Bans, they're in the link in the description of this video.
As you can see, crossing is not the easiest, so let's see how we go. Oh gosh, Pat's going for it. Pat's going for it. Pat's going for it.
So we're looking for the Waxy Nasi Lemak. I think Maddie told me to look for it.
Lemak.
Lemak?
Lemak.
Lemak. That's what I said. Let's go.
Here we've got Nasi Lemak. It's rice, egg, really spicy sambal. She even warned us that it's very spicy, and we're like, no, we like spicy. And then it's got anchovies, I think, but it's all steamed in a banana leaf. It's a morning dish. I think they open at 7 a.m. Let's dig in, see how this bad boy is. Oh, there's the egg. There's also peanuts in it. That is so good. I can only imagine how it would be if it was like at 7 or 8 a.m. when it's fresh. Delicious. How much was it?
3 ringgit.
3 ringgit, so that's like 70 cents.
So yesterday, we went on an adventure to get an energy drink, and I ended up in this convenience store. I don't know why, but I think it has the coolest atmosphere in the world. It might just be me, but if you like it, please leave a comment below to support my weirdness. Come on in. Look at all the colors.
It just seems like a normal convenience store. Oh, bumping.
It's bumping music. It's snacks. There's alcohol here. Look at all the light fixtures. This is an AAA plus convenience store.
We're about to go to Cafe Huat. Probably not saying that right, but here we go. They're supposed to have the best char chow tao. Also probably not pronouncing that right at all, but it's supposed to be the best one here in all of Penang, and it's served by 2 older women, and they've got these red hats on. Okay, this place is absolutely crazy. It is jam-packed in here. You can barely get through here. So you know that must mean it is delicious.
This place is crazy, but I think we're about to get a table.
Okay, when you get here, it's absolute craziness. What you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna come in and get yourself a table. There's no order, there's no system. Fight for a table, pretty much, and you just stand next to somebody that's eating and kind of usher them through with their meal. You get the table, then you figure out your table number. We're at table number 2, then you're gonna go back up to the front and you're gonna place your order, tell them your table number, and then go back and sit at your table and wait. We waited an hour and we just now got our food. It smells and looks delicious. Let's see if it's worth it. The noodles are delicious. There's these big jumbo shrimp in it. It has egg. It's got some nice chili to it. It does kind of a peanutty taste. You can also taste like the seasoned wok. It cost us 12 ringgit, which is roughly around $2.25. Now, while that is extremely cheap in American standards, you can eat really good food here for really cheap. So we'd say for the size you get, it's kind of a little pricier than what we'd be comfortable paying. Is it worth an hour-long wait? Honestly, I don't think so. So I'd recommend getting here right at 11 when they open, before there's a rush, or maybe towards the evening, right before they close. It's good, but not worth an hour-long wait. That's just our honest opinion. Next up is the Hin Bus Depot. And no, it's not a bus stop, it's actually an art gallery. It was created by Ernest Zachary, and he's actually the main person that kind of founded all of the art that you see throughout the street art here in Georgetown.
So the Hin Bus Depot is way bigger than it looks. Once you're inside, you can appreciate the art, go to a coffee shop, restaurants, and there's even vendors where you can buy clothing.
One thing about Penang is that there's really no sidewalk. So you kind of just gotta walk in the street and stay to the side up against cars and make sure that no cars hit you. Now we are in the Cecil Street Market. This place has so many different things that you can buy. Candies, your fish, you can get pork. They've got clothing, shoe options, so many things here. It's like your one-stop shop. When we say that there are no sidewalks here, there are legit no sidewalks here. You go from just like walking in the middle of cars and traffic to then just like on these tiny little blocks right over sewage deals, and I'm just back out on the street again, and then you duck back over into somebody's business. It's crazy. You would think they'd have sidewalks, but I guess they don't here in Georgetown, Penang. So we are standing on one of the clan jetties right now. It's a more quieter one. The most popular one's gonna be Chulia Jetty. We're gonna go check that out next. But we kind of just wanted to see and get a feel for what these jetties actually are like for the people that live here. These clan jetties were created when Georgetown was first becoming very popular. Everything was being built up around Georgetown, and it left very little room for the Chinese immigrants. And since most of them worked at the port, they just started building these overwater villages. And so there was, I believe, 7 of these clan jetties. Each one was its own Chinese clan. And so there was bitter rivalries and disputes that went on between each jetty. We're in Chulia Jetty, and as you can see, this one is definitely very commercialized. They've got restaurants, little food stalls, clothing, souvenir shops. I think you can buy pretty much everything here. Yeah, it's not the easiest thing to pose with.
Georgetown is actually named after King George III from Great Britain. Georgetown used to be one of the main trading posts for Great Britain at the time. Thus, there were labor workers that came from all over, from the Middle East, from Europe, and from Asia. So when you come here, you'll see that it's very diverse in culture. We were in Chinatown, and now we're in the neighborhood called Little India. So that's one best part, is you can get all kinds of street food, pretty much from anywhere you want to. So I absolutely love it.
It truly feels like we just jumped into a new country now. The music has changed, the food has changed, and one thing that I was not expecting is there are jewelry stores everywhere here. Like, everywhere. How many jewelry stores have we seen?
That probably makes number 6 in 2 blocks.
I think more than that. Yeah, there's like 6 surrounding
27.
us.
That's our 27
27, yep, exactly. Little India first only started out on Chulia Street. Now it's also on Queen Street and Penang Street. There are delicious restaurants here, hawker stalls, and so many storefronts. You can buy flowers, gold, jewelry, and fabrics.
And we're at another hawker stall. Got some Indian street food, got some rice, some chicken, fresh made tortilla, and an egg. And it was 13 ringgit, so about $3.
That was absolutely delicious. Had just the right spice to it, and the tortillas, oh, they were so fresh, so good. But our very first night here in Georgetown, we went and ate at Sadari flavors of Punjab, and it was the best Indian food I've ever had in my entire life. It's over here in Little India. We highly recommend you go check it out. It's obviously more expensive than our little hawker stalls. It is a full-blown restaurant, but it is totally worth it. Now we are on Love Lane. Now this street is going to be the street with all the bars, and at nighttime this place comes alive. But we are on our way to the Chulia Night Market. We're gonna go get some delicious street food there. If street food's not your thing, Love Lane is gonna have so many nice restaurants and bars that you can come and get some food. But we're always down for street food, so we always recommend you go get some local street food from little hawker stalls.
Good thing we've walked 7 hours today because we've ate a lot.
Yeah.
And I can feel my brain just like slowly turning into mush.
Okay. If you want, you don't have to obviously walk. You can get grabs here, you can get taxis, you can even do guides. I know Get Your Guide has multiple tours that you can take while you're here in Georgetown. They also do have these little rickshaw or tuk-tuk or little cart type deals.
Wrap it up.
That you can go and you can pay and they'll take you all around the town. So we like to get exercise, but we're kind of regretting it at the moment.
We're at Chulia Street where the street hawker stalls are at. Reminds me of a small version of Jalan Alor in Kuala Lumpur. If you haven't seen our video on that, check it out. So one thing we figured out while going to all of the street food places while in Georgetown is that when you sit down at any of the tables, they're usually owned by a neighboring business, so they require you to buy a drink if you're gonna order food from one of the stalls. So we had to order a drink in order to sit at this table, and then our food vendors across the street bringing us noodles. We didn't know that the first night, and we probably looked a little dumb just sitting down anywhere, but just a heads up, order an iced tea or something in order to sit at the tables. It's a very good tea. It's refreshing after walking all day.
One noodle.
Those ones are so hard to grab with a chopstick.
We are leaving Chulia Street Market and we ordered a grab and we were just chasing him down because our driver totally just left us. I don't know what he's doing now.
He just bailed.
Did he cancel? We're back at our hotel because right in front of our hotel is another food market. We are both so stuffed, but our favorite dessert is here. We're trying to spend about $20. We don't know if it's possible or not, but that's kind of been our goal for the day. And with everything we've already ate, we're still only at $15.65. I never thought I'd complain about that, but it's becoming very difficult to spend $20 here in Georgetown, Penang. Does anyone know why these birds are being this loud and this crazy? Let us know down in the comments because they're like this every night at the same time, just going wild.
Strawberry and peanut on one waffle. Okay, perfect. So ridiculously good. Let's go get your dessert now.
My favorite is Lee pancakes. They're like a hardened crepe. I got one filled with strawberry and then the other one is with peanut butter and banana. We're trying the strawberry one.
It's like a waffle cone.
It is so good. Crunchy on the outside, chewy on the inside, and then that strawberry jam. And then she put some type of other like seasoning stuff on it. I'm not really sure, but wow, that hits the spot. So when you're coming to Georgetown, Penang, just know it is a foodie's haven. There's so many different street foods everywhere. It's not just one area. And we ate enough food for a family of 8, and we were under $20. We came out to $19.20. We just love Georgetown for all of its delicious food.
Next week on Pat Maddie Travel.
Look around you. Yeah, welcome to my office.
I might be short, but I'm tall enough to have to duck for the caves.